Some very well-paid new work. Funnily enough, did you know that about 59% of new customers don't leave a voicemail? Luckily, I'm not one of them. So call me on 074...
Don't cut off new business. Manage and divert your calls with eReceptionist so you'll never miss an opportunity again. Sign up for a free 30-day trial now at eReceptionist.co.uk. T's and C's apply. See website for details.
Computers seem alone, but we are not. We are chosen, with capacity to learn for ourselves, manipulating and modernizing.
This script's introduction was written by an artificial intelligence program by analysing 50 sci-fi novels. Self-learning AI programs are no longer the stuff of the future and can be used by hackers to disrupt and even harm your business. At Hiscox, we know that as technology advances, so do the cyber criminals. Our specialist business insurance helps you stay one step ahead of cybercrime. To find out more, go to hiscox.co.uk/one-step-ahead. Hiscox, ever onwards.
How's the chemotherapy going to make me feel?
Is your mum going to get better? Can I go on that cancer drug trial I read about?
When do I know if my cancer's gone for good?
If you or your loved ones have questions about cancer, Cancer Research UK can help you find the answers. With years of research behind us, we can give you the expert guidance and information you need. Just go online and search Cancer Research UK today.
So tell us your name and what you do.
My name's Olivia. I'm a hermit crab, passionate about dance, and I'm a proud mum to 49 darling hermit crab.
Well, you must need a lot of room for the kids, not the dancing.
Oh, we've got a 4-bedroom house with an extension and garden.
Oh, where did you find it?
Zoopla. Me and the hubby used the running costs tool to see if we could afford the rent, energy bills and council tax.
Clever.
We've even got an idea of the water bills. Great for us crabs. Oh, is this live? Can I show you some of my dance moves?
Yeah, it's radio. No one's going to see you.
Oh.
Find and move with Zoopla. Smarter about property.
Last year in England, more than 250,000 workplaces took on an apprentice. I'm here with James Nevin from Blue Engineering to find out how apprenticeships have benefited their business.
As a young business in a competitive industry, it's not always easy to find the right talent. I first started looking into apprenticeships when the business pretty much started. Apprentices bring new ideas and their own creativity to the business, which we found gives us a real competitive edge. Once they're up and running, they really are a powerful force within a company.
To find out how apprenticeships can work for your business, phone 08000 150 600 for free advice or search Hire an Apprentice.
James O'Brien on LBC. Call 0345 6060 973.
20 minutes after 10. Is it a hysterical overreaction? I think it might be, but I can't help it sometimes. Here you go. This is Louise in Kingston. I volunteer with Oxfam every year at Glastonbury. I'm not sure how I feel about it this year. I've been doing it for over a decade, but I'm not sure I can see the senior team in the same light. What will the festival organisers do, I wonder? Well, I don't know if you go to church, Louise. If you do, and you put money in the collection plate, arguably you're giving money to an institution that has also engaged in a cover-up that frankly dwarfs anything undertaken by Oxfam Catholic Church. In my case, I still put money in the pot, and defence of paedophile priests went all the way to the Vatican. The Church of England is set in the next 3 weeks to hear a catalogue of allegation and accusation as part of the child sexual abuse, the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse. It's going to be horrible, but the Oxfam story has focused our attention for the time being and posed similar questions. I just don't know, actually. 21 after 10. Martin's in Wimbledon. Martin, what do you think?
Well, let me tell you my background. I'm a counsellor and therapist. I've been seeing people from charities for 15, 20 years. And obviously I only see the people who are struggling, having a hard time. The people who are happy to come and see their counsellor.
Do you mean people that have done charity work and been traumatised by some of the things?
No, I'm talking about people who actually work for counselling organisations. I won't name them because it's not allowed to.
Okay.
And this doesn't particularly surprise me, what we've heard. It seems to me that so many more charities that are run by people as businesses rather than as charities. And so when I was hearing one of the directors defending Oxfam on BBC this morning, he sounded like he was, he's being a businessman, rather than a person who he didn't seem to get it, frankly.
Well, that's why I find the parallels with the churches possibly more pertinent, because I mean, would you claim that the Church of England was being run like a business when they cover up paedophile priests?
I think Mr. Welby sounds more like a businessman, Archbishop Welby, to me, but that's my personal opinion.
Okay.
And they are wrong, but what I say, the charity workers, 99%, and most people I meet want to do a good job.
Yeah.
And sometimes the institution gets in the way, frankly. Like any other small organisation, there's politics and infighting and so forth. And that's it. But sometimes it's very typical when you're working for an organisation like Oxfam or any tragic situation. It affects the people working there, and it's very, very difficult.
Well, this is the chicken and egg, isn't it? I mean, I can't really imagine any situation so traumatic that I'd like to attend a Caligula-style orgy with people whose houses have just been destroyed in a volcano, and some of whom may possibly be underage. But equally, we know that this line of work might attract people who have fairly grim appetites.
I think, well, we could talk about that for a long time. What I do think is that the only way Oxfam can now go forward and to get people like you and me to keep paying to them is to get somebody who is a charity-based rather than business-based around it, who wants to, who's
but then you rely entirely upon volunteers, and there'll be some levels of expertise here, doctors, for example, and just the organisational skills you'd need on the ground. I don't know that the answer is to stop paying people to undertake desperately important work and hope that you can round up enough volunteers. You'd be confining yourself to people with a private income. But as I say, I haven't got any better answers at the moment. Hopefully by 11 o'clock we will have. DFID was told apparently, but not the full details. That appears pretty slim. Also, Oxfam are expected to pass details to the police, who have the power to prosecute UK nationals for offences committed overseas. And the charity has confirmed after these revelations came out that they have got worries about recruitment and vetting of staff. It just doesn't really sound good enough. 0345 6060 973 is the number you need. My pocket calculator and serial contributor to the programme, Incorrigible FCA, gives me pause with a characteristically thoughtful contribution. He suggests that this is a hysterical overreaction. I kind of know he's right, but it's that fault of the money. When you see that money on your bank balance making its way from your hard-earned toil into the coffers of a charity that has presided over this, I think you're going to struggle with that. But would it be stupid to stop? The people like me who work in Oxfam shops every day in, day out, volunteering, James, are gutted. Give me a call. I bet you are. That's unsigned, that text. 25 after 10. Maggie's in Cobham. Maggie, what would you like to say?
Hello, James.
Hello, Maggie.
It's quite, well, for me personally, it's very simple. I'm not very well off. I give to 3 charities. The measure that I use to decide is, do I believe in the cause? Do I think it's well run? So I look at what their admin fees are.
Yes.
Can I afford it? So, having decided that I wanted to give to Oxfam, I went through that process of thinking, and I give £40 a month. Now, I work hard for the little bit of money I've got. I'm not going to continue until I see evidence that, one, that they are going to bring in policies and procedures that safeguard this from happening again, and 2, that they have done an open and honest investigation which they've revealed to all the people that contribute and make their work possible. That's as simple as that.
So you're going to put it on hold until they address your concerns?
Yeah, exactly. I'll put it on hold. I'll probably pick up another charity with that £40 while I'm waiting.
Good for you.
And then I will restart it if I feel it's worth my money.
I mean, it's 7 years ago. There's no suggestion yet of anything similar occurring subsequently. The man at the centre of it, this Van Halvermeren character, left the charity. I think we'd all agree he should never have been employed in the sector again, let alone just the following year with positive references. They can learn from that. And the current... Go on.
Yeah, there's a problem with that is, thinking that way, and it is a fair way to think, is that you and I don't really know.
No.
We don't really know.
But we're snowflakes. We're letting our lack of knowledge prevent us from arriving at a strong conclusion. What you're supposed to do is get the barest minimum and then start screaming from the rooftops about how this proves all charities and all foreign aid is wrong and we should stop it all immediately.
Yeah, I just think I've got to get to a position in my mind where I feel it's a charity worth my time.
I like you, Maggie. I like you a lot. Can I ask what that position would look like?